Hey there, my name's Alana, and today we are going to be comparing the Mini Margaux satchel by Kate Spade with the Medium Margaux satchel by Kate Spade. Okay, so first up, just a little bit of information about the Margaux bag. So this beautiful bag is elegant and understated, and it really doesn't have too much going on in terms of flashy logos. You of course have the Kate Spade name embossed in gold right here. You have a key tag. I shouldn't say a key tag, it's a luggage tag on the side. The leather is pebbled, which is one of my favorite leathers from Kate Spade. On the inside, or I should say, on the side here, you have a gusset, which has a beautiful curve to it. And the bag is very symmetrical on both sides, save for the tag. So this is a top handle bag, but it does have a little place to attach right here and on the opposite side here that you can detach or attach the strap, which is a perfect match. You have a beautiful bit of light gold, sort of shiny hardware on there. And when you open the bag up, you are going to have a different color on the inside. It is leather lined, and so you've got two compartments which are open and then a zipped middle compartment. Now this middle compartment on the medium is lined with sort of a vinyl fabric, and you have a further interior zipped pocket right there, and a little button closure. So that interior zipped pocket is a great place to keep your valuables, because I'm always nervous when a bag has an opening on the top that somebody's just going to slip their hand in there. So definitely your wallet or keys you're going to want to keep on the inside. Now this bag is not big enough to fit over your shoulder, so you're either going to carry it in the crook of your arm, or just on top, or with the strap. So we're going to go through both the medium and the mini. There is no small in this line, there is a large however, but we're going to go through the medium and the mini and compare what fits inside, and then afterwards we are going to try the bags on so you can get a sense of how it actually looks and wears on the body. So we're going to start off with a full-size wallet. Now you're going to find that the full-size wallet is not going to fit in the mini. You are able to squeeze the full-size wallet into that interior compartment, but quite honestly the interior compartment isn't wide enough, and I think it would stretch out the bag, so I wouldn't recommend it. But you can fit the full-size wallet in either of the side compartments. You can see we've got it there. So next up we're going to add our phone. So of course we bring our phones with us everywhere. Mine's an iPhone 11 Pro, which I'm going to slip in into that interior section because I actually had a friend who had her phone stolen last week, and so I'm like hyper aware of this right now. Of course we're going to need our keys, so I have my 6 keyring holder from Louis Vuitton that I'm going to put beside my wallet. Now one thing I wanted to show you with the medium, this is a larger iPad with a case. Now you can fit the iPad vertically in the bag, but you cannot fit the larger iPad horizontally. You're not going to be able to get a laptop in here either, so if you're looking for a work bag, I would definitely take a look at the large. Now I do have the large toujours, which I am going to be comparing to the medium toujours, so stay tuned for that, but today we are comparing the mini and the medium Margaux. So you are able to fit your iPad in the bag, although I wouldn't recommend it for daily use, but if you were in a pinch and felt that that was going to, help you out for work or something, you are able to do it. Now, because we live in COVID world, I always like to have a little COVID pack, otherwise known as a makeup bag, in my purse. So that's going to contain one of these little Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers, a hand cream. This is just the Burt's Bee Rosemary Lemon. And just to show you how much more we can fit, we're going to include a mini perfume, just a little roller ball, a Glossier Balm.com in Fig. Let's include a concealer and a Clarins, Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. So a fairly full little makeup bag. This is just an Ipsy bag from a month or 2 ago. But we're going to put our makeup bag, and again, it fits very neatly on the side here. Now just a few final additions. We are of course going to bring a face mask with us. One thing I do want to show you is how a water bottle fits. So this is a Swell water bottle. You're not going to be able to fit it side by side, and honestly if you try to put it up and down it's going to stretch out your bag. So so you're not going to be able to fit a Swell water bottle. I'm going to include two other things. I'm going to put the strap in the purse, which I'm going to talk about in a moment. And so if you look at that, that is the bag, and it's full. It holds everything you need. Because it is the winter, what I do just want to show you is that you still have a little bit of room in the top to neatly place a hat and a pair of gloves. Now, style-wise, this is not my favorite way to carry the bag. I really don't like anything sort of peeking out of the bag or being visible, because I think it detracts from how beautiful it is. But if you are, out running errands, I think the Margaux is a beautiful everyday bag. And so I just wanted to show you that you do have the functionality of being able to just toss your hat and gloves in it or on top. Maybe you've just gotten to the grocery store and you are, maybe you put the bag in the cart that you're pushing, or maybe, not that I necessarily recommend that, but, or maybe you are carrying a crossbody and you just want to shove your gloves in there and place the hat on top. So one of the reasons that I like to carry the strap with me is even if I think I'm going to be carrying it top handle, it doesn't always work out that way, right? Like, for me, the biggest thing is if I'm out grocery shopping and, maybe something like juice is on sale and you kind of grab a few extra of those and suddenly your bags are really heavy, it can be really annoying to be stuck with a top handle bag when you've got a lot of things to carry from your errands. So I always like to have the strap on me so that way I can quickly just add the strap in. I'm just gonna do that right now. You can just add the strap into the bag and then suddenly you're able to go hands-free. So this bag, again, looks just beautiful crossbody. I personally love a top handle, and so with the medium, I would prefer to carry it top handle, but I like that the crossbody functionality is there. And it still looks good when you're wearing it. I just think a top handle is just so beautiful and elegant. So that is the bag. A couple of things I also just want to add is that the center compartment does stick up a little bit, and that's part of the beautiful curve effect it gives you. And I'd say that is, I think, one of the most distinctive parts of the bag. You've got some darker, sort of a gray taupe piping, rolled top handles, and again, you've got 4 little feet on the bottom. So let's compare that to the Mini. Okay, so this is my Mini, and with the Mini, I prefer to use the strap on it. I find that the top handle section, so I place that over there, I find that the top handle on the Mini is a lot smaller than the top handle on the medium. With the medium, it fits very nicely in the crook of your arm, whereas with the Mini, you're either carrying it like this or wearing it crossbody. And I think the Mini is actually such an incredible crossbody bag. In fact, I actually can't think of a scenario where I would want to carry a top handle unless I was taking like a picture for Instagram and I just wanted it to look cute. The strap, I find with the Mini, it sits really nicely on my body, has a wonderful look, I think, on curves. I think it's a beautiful size. I can't say enough good things about the Mini. I was really on the fence about picking the Mini up, and I am so glad that I did. So again, you have the raised middle section. You've got the 2 compartments on either side. You have the little luggage tag. And actually, the luggage tag is the exact same size. So it looks bigger and more pronounced, which I think is so sweet. Now, on the inside of the Mini, you have a little built-in leather sort of card holder section over there, and then you have a little snap closure section over there. So it has a lot of compartments for a really small bag. Now again, the Margaux comes in the large, medium, and mini. It does not come in a small. So let's fill up the Mini and see what she can hold. And of course, we're going to start with the essentials and then sort of pare our way down. So the full-size wallet is not going to fit, but just to show you, the only way you could fit it is standing up, and I think that is just a recipe for having your wallet stolen. Lately, what I've been doing, especially with COVID and not really having to go places, and especially because it's winter now and I'm wearing a coat, is I've actually been using the key pouch as my wallet with just a few essential cards. So we're gonna put that in the middle section and zip it up just for obviously safety and security, but actually we're gonna unzip it because we're gonna add our phone. For me, if my purse cannot hold my phone, again, we're just putting that in that middle section. If a purse can't hold a phone, I'm just not interested. I I'm sorry, I'm not going to purchase a purse that really has that reduced functionality. I don't think I'm asking too much for my purse to be able to hold a phone, no matter how small the purse is. So that was a big factor for me, and actually one of the reasons I've really steered clear of mini bags is my worry about the phone. So that is not a problem, but let's see what else we can fit in here. I should say, of course, with the mini, with the medium, of course the AirPods fit. But we're gonna slip my AirPods in the back. We're going to slip my 6-key ring holder in the back. There we go, and not bulging, not sticking out. And then instead of being able to fit as much in the makeup bag, we're still gonna have our little sort of COVID kit. But that one is just going to have a balm.com, a hand cream, and a single sanitizer. And so those we're gonna slip on the other side. And again, as you can see with that Ipsy bag, it's not poking out, it's not peeping out. And I think the bags look, I think any bag looks so much more polished when you don't have things like sticking out of it. Of course, we're gonna need our face mask. So fold that up and just slip it in there, and we have no problems. So at this point, I would add my strap. Now, one thing to note between the mini and the medium is that the mini strap is slimmer and a little bit easier to sort of manipulate, whereas I find the medium strap is a little more substantive. So we have our crossbody on there. Now, when it comes to things like a hat, right, you're not gonna be able to fit a hat in the purse, although you can sort of drape it on top if you needed to. But our gloves, we are gonna be able to fit in the front or the back. They're just going to stick out a little bit, which I understand sometimes, especially in winter, is inevitable. But what I just love about this bag is it is so lightweight and carefree, and it is just so easy to run around town in. I've taken it out twice now, which, considering I've had it for 3 days, I think is a pretty good, pretty good take on it. I will do a review specifically of this bag in the new year, but that's what fits inside. And again, it is so cute, it is so functional, has the little feet on the bottom, and I think it is just the sweetest little crossbody. So whether you are interested in the medium or the mini, you're gonna find that the Margaux is available in a whole bunch of colors. I think this is an elegant and timeless bag. I think it has really a youthfulness about it that I really appreciate, but I think it would look beautiful no matter what age or stage of life you're at. I love that it is not logo heavy. I love that it is just a simple and elegant bag that I think no matter who the designer was, I would find it beautiful. And I know that for me, when I'm looking for luxury or contemporary pieces, that is definitely something I value. As you saw, wearing the medium and the mini, they are different but very, very similar. Personally, I prefer the mini for just kind of going about and day to day, but I do think the medium is a beautiful everyday bag as well. So if you are trying to make your mind up about the medium or the mini Margaux, I hope you found this video helpful. For me, I felt a lot more confident in the mini Margaux once I understood that I could fit a phone in there. And while I wish it did hold a full-size wallet, I don't really expect that of a mini bag. And at this point in time, it's not really a deal breaker for me, just because I've actually really come to love using my key pouch from Louis Vuitton. So thank you so much for watching my video. Again, I hope you found it helpful. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Here at Classy on the Run, we love talking about beautiful makeup, beautiful handbags, and beautiful places to travel when we're not in a global pandemic. I recently hit 5,000 subscribers, and so I did launch a Charlotte Tilbury giveaway video. to celebrate the 5,000 subscribers. So if you are new, definitely check that out. I'm gonna leave it down below. But you know, like I said, we love talking about beautiful handbags. I'm gonna have a review coming up on this. I also am going to have a video comparing the Toujours and the Margaux, which I know for me was a really big decision, so I'm hoping that'll help you guys out too. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye. Mwah.